Hello students, this is the third video for tense. I have already given the first two part video, that is present tense and past tense. If you have not seen the video, then please you can go through my playlist, my channel. On my channel you can find out in the playlist. I have sorted it out properly so that you did not get confused. That is Let's Study. In that channel you can find out the playlist by the name this one, class 9 and 10 grammar. Okay, so there you can find out. And dear students, please watch the video till end, try to understand. If not understand, then you can personally ask me question. Okay, better you personally ask me if you did not understand. And if suppose because of some reason I cannot reply you immediately, but I will reply. Okay, and if it is too much urgent, then you just call me. Okay, you call me and you sort out your problem. Okay, so today in this video I am giving all the future tense, from simple future to future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Okay, so let's start. So in simple future tense, what kind of action will come under simple future tense? The definition is very easy. Simple future tense, basically it is used to express the speaker's opinion, assumption about the future. Opinion and assumptions are all uncertain. Okay, we always give opinions about the future. We always assume about the future. Our speculations are everything about it dedicated to future. Okay, so whatever is going on that we cannot give our assumption. Okay, what is going to come, what is going to happen, on those kind of actions we give our opinions and assumption. For example, I will go to Delhi. I will go to Delhi. So this is my opinion. Okay, that in the coming time, I am going to do something, that I will go to Delhi. Okay, so that is all about simple future tense. So sometimes in simple future tense we include some other important things. For example, for future habitual action, for future habitual actions which we assume will take place. Some habitual actions are there, okay, for which we can predict that this will take place. Very easy example. For example, winter will come again. Obviously this is the habitual action of season, that after summer winter comes. Okay, so when we are in summer season, at that time at least we can give our assumption, we can assume for the future whatever will definitely happen. So this kind of things, this kind of actions can be included in simple future tense. Okay, so simple future tense is very easy. Now form, how we have to write. Okay, I think with this example you easily got to know. First subject will come, which will be noun or pronoun, and then after will or shall. So here instead of will I can use shall. I shall go to Delhi. Better to use shall. With I and we you have to use shall. Okay, that is with first person pronoun, better to use shall. So subject plus will shall, then the verb will always be the first form of verb, that is the present form of verb. Verb always be in the first form. Okay, that is the rule for writing a sentence in simple future tense. Okay, subject plus will shall plus first form of verb. Next, let's move to future continuous tense. Now future continuous tense, basically it expresses an action which will be continuing at a future time period. Okay, so the thing is that the action may be start in the past also. Suppose it is started. Okay, or it will start in the present time, or it may start in the future time itself. But by a one point of time, okay, or of any time period in the future, that action will continue. Okay, so basically we focus in this, we did not focus on the starting of the action. So that's why I have written here, I have not expressed any starting point of the action. I expressed here by that it expresses an action which will be continuing at a future time period. Suppose this is a future time period, and by this time any action will be going on. Okay, for example, very easy example, for example, by noon tomorrow they will be doing this job. So by noon tomorrow is a future time period. Okay, so in this period some action will be going on, the continuation of the action will happen. What is the continuation of the happen? Someone, they will be doing job. Okay, they will be doing some certain thing. So this is all about future continuous tense. And future continuous tense, basically it also express the normal course of event. It also express normal event. Okay, normal course of event. For example, if you have planning for tomorrow, if you have planning for the future, if you have planning for the next month, next week, so those things you can include. For example, I will be shifting to a new house next month. So this is a normal course of action which will happen, means you're planning, you can say you're planning for the future, you can include in this future continuous tense. So basic, these two things will come under future continuous tense. Okay, so let's see the form. The form, that is formula, how to write. Subject will be there, then after will, shall, sorry, again I am using here will, shall, I shall be shifting, subject plus will, shall, then here be will be there. Okay, be, as it is continuous, in each and every continuous you have to use ing form of the verb. Okay, rest of the thing you can include. So the formula is subject plus will, shall plus be plus verb in ing. So I shall be or I will be shifting, then rest of the thing you can include by your own. Okay, so this is about future continuous tense. Next, let's move to future perfect. So future perfect tense, basically it indicates completion of an action. Okay, perfect tense always indicate completion of an action, either it is about past, present or future. Okay, so for future we will obviously talk about future time. So completion of an action by a certain future time. Suppose an action has already started, okay, and this is suppose a future time and it's finished on that time, or before that time, just before that time, or on that time. Okay, so you cannot give a fixed time. Okay, just you can give a duration of time, you can give a period of time, but you cannot give fixed time like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So fixation of time is not there, it is not necessary to include, but you can write that completion of an action by a certain future time. Okay, that is all about future perfect tense, that there is nothing more to explain future perfect tense, that an action is started. Okay, either it may start in the past, or it may started in the past, it will or it already start in the present time, or it may start in the future time, but it complete by a certain future time. So here basically in the example of future perfect tense we use the word by. Okay, this word we basically use in the example of future perfect tense. For example, by the end of this month she will have finished her work. So by the end of this month, now end of this month you can count from like date 25 or 20 to 30 of any month, right? You can count the date like that. So that will be the end of month. So by that time she will complete her work. Okay, means end of the month is the future, certain future time. Okay, and she will complete the work, she will have completed the work by that time. So that is all about future perfect tense. Okay, now how to write the formula of future perfect tense. Subject plus will, shall plus have. See, in perfect tense, in each and every perfect tense we use have form of verb. I already told, if you remember, in present tense we use has and have, in past tense we use had, here also we have to use have, but we cannot use has. Okay, only one, that is have, will come. Then after third verb. Third verb means past participle form of the verb. And perfect means third verb. Third verb always take have with it. Okay, have form of verb with it. Not only have form of verb. Now next move to future perfect continuous tense. Okay, future perfect continuous tense and future perfect tense, they bear the same relationship. Okay, and if we find out a difference, there is only one difference. In future perfect continuous tense or in all perfect continuous tense, we express the starting point, and starting point is already expressed, and after that the continuation of the action at a certain point of time is expressed. Okay, so future perfect continuous tense, it means the action which have already started, okay, earlier, and is being continuing at a certain future period of time. For example, the action has already started, and suppose this is a certain future time, at that time also it is going on, it is continue, or it will continue at that time also it will continue. Okay, so the start of the action can be happen anytime. It can be happen in the past, it can be in the future, it can be in the present time, but we will find out a particular point of time in the future. On that time that action will still continue. Okay, the completion of the action is not given here. Okay, so for example, she will have been doing her job till next year. So till next year is a future point of time. She is already doing the job, and the action of the job is continuing, and it will continue till the next year. Okay, so next year is the future time period. By that time also the work will be going on. Okay, so that is all about future perfect continuous tense, and how to write, I think you can easily find out by looking at the example. Subject, will, shall, here we will use have, and then after been, and then after verb in ing form. That's it. Subject plus will, shall, have, been, and verb will be in ing form. So that's it about future perfect continuous tense. So I have completed all the tense, explanation of all the tense in each and every video. 3 tense, present, past and future. I made 3 videos for that, one for present, for past, and another for future. Okay, so next we will start with some examples. I will give you some examples for practice also. Maybe most of the students, they did not show me personally, but it's okay. But one thing is that I want you to solve it by your own. You write it down in your copy instead of ignoring it. Don't only just look at the group what the teacher has given. You just please find out at what is given, and if there is any homework, at least you do it by yourself. When I will share the answer next day or in the next class, then you can tally that. Okay, at least you can find out, you can examine yourself that how well you are doing. Okay, so at least do something. Don't just simply watch the videos, and don't just simply ignore the questions which I am giving you. As and when you receive the question, you just write it down in your copy, try to solve it. Just it will take 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that. Okay, and then wait for the day when I will give the solution. Obviously I take classes in each alternative days. So if suppose today I am taking the classes, then day after next day I will take the class, another class. So I can give answer next day also, or day after next day, but not I will not go more further than that. So you will be sure to get day after next day. Okay, and if I get time, then I will give on the next day, immediate next day. But whatever it is, you do it by yourself. Write down in your grammar copy, solve the questions. Okay, and one more thing, very soon I am going to take online class test. I think Sir Prakash is already taken online class test. You are familiar with that, how to write exam, how to give, how to do. So I will also start taking online class test. I have finished determiner. So first I will go with that topic, then after I will go with tense. Okay, thank you.